Morning, everybody. It's NJTM Track Guy, and I'm back at World Trade Center once again for another update. Today is April 4th, 2013. Starting off with One World Trade Center, we have glass being filled in on the observation deck floors. Those are floors 100 to 102. We also have work being done on the communications ring and the antenna spire. Also, One World Trade Center is having its glass filled in from where the construction elevators once were, as Tower 4 did. So now that section is filled in, the glass will continue upward. Sorry about any light problems. I'm filming right into the sun, which I shouldn't do. But, yes, you can see the communications ring and the antenna spire taking shape. World Trade Center still has a little more work to do, but is nearly complete. Externally. I thought the glass would be filled in on this side by now, but apparently it's not, so we just have to wait for that. Otherwise, there's just more work being done inside. Okay, apparently the sun is giving me a huge problem here, so I'm gonna walk over to the opposite pier right there, and hopefully I can get a better shot, because it's really not good to point the camera straight into the sun. I'm gonna be getting a new camera in about a month or two, but still, until then I'm gonna need this one. So let's go around to the other side real quick before. Alright, this is much better. I have shade from the World Financial Center building, and yes, here's the Freedom Tower again. The higher the glass goes, the more completed it looks, of course, and you know, it gets better and better every day. There's Tower 4 with it. Again, I thought the glass would be done, at least on the front by now, but apparently there's other work being done that is slowing that down. Nothing major that would slow that down, but they're just doing other things before they finish the glass up. So there's Tower 4 as of now. And here's Tower 1, the Freedom Tower. You can see the base cladding right there. It looks like they're installing more panels right now. I'll have to see when I get closer to it. But just as they did on Tower 4 World Trade Center, they are filling the glass in from where the elevator once was. Now, the original construction elevators did not go the entire length up the building, like the one on the opposite side, but for some reason they left that gap there. I don't know what that's about, probably just for different supplies being delivered, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be filled in now. You're going to have to give that a few months. And yes, it looks like they are just starting the observation deck floors. Well, actually, no, continuing the observation deck floors, along with the communications ring. The HVAC ventilation glass is complete on all sides, with the exception of the two that still have the construction elevator. But as that is dismantled, it will be filled in. There are more materials being delivered up there, and it has been covered with plywood. Again, I originally thought those were vents being installed, but a colleague told me that that was plywood being placed in there temporarily. And when it comes to the antenna spire and the communications ring, there are more pieces that need to be delivered. Looks like one of the cranes is actually moving right now. But there are more pieces that need to be delivered before the antenna can continue. The top piece is still on the ground where it was last time, but there are other pieces coming in. The communications ring will be used for broadcasting, television, radio, music, all that stuff. But it's still taking shape right now. Alright, I'm gonna go and walk around the site now and see what else is going on with the other towers. I'm pretty sure there is a lot to see and talk about. So let's go. Just another quick shot of the Freedom Tower. Here's a look at Tower 4 World Trade Center. This is Liberty Street and South End Avenue. Here's 1 and 4 World Trade Center. Here's another look at the new glass on the observation deck floors of the Freedom Tower, along with the communications ring. Here's Tower 4. If you look closely, you can see One World Trade Center's reflection off of Tower 4. Now when Towers 2 and 3 join it, of course this gap will be filled. But just to give you a better idea, Tower 2 will be somewhat behind 1 World Trade Center, and Tower 3 will be right next to Tower 4. There will only be a small gap for the transportation hub, and that's it. Alright. This is Liberty Street and West Street. Here's Tower 3. Just the podium section, but it's still on hold. Here is One World Trade Center, and this is an updated look at the base cladding. It's nearly complete. This is the south face of the tower, and yes, it's nearly complete. This will give you an idea on how it will look when it's completed. Right there is the machine that installs the cladding. And last time when I was here inside the memorial, there was only a very little bit at the bottom left side. But now it is stretched all the way up. Here's Tower 4 again. And over there will be the Vehicle Security and Screening Center. Still can't see much of it, but it's making progress. Alright, this is the other side of Liberty Street and West Street. Here's another look at the podium section of Tower 3 World Trade Center. Apparently all they're doing right now is fireproofing work and installing aluminum floor panels. Concrete's already been poured on the top, which is going to act as a temporary roof. The red concrete, the pouring machines have still not been reinstalled. So we just got to keep looking for that. Here's a straightforward look at the base. Seeing that this side is nearly complete, it really gives you an idea how it'll look. Then at night, when the tower is fully opened, at the end of the year, it will light up. So we will no longer see the zigzag from the jumbo steel beams.